This is Linda. In the early 2000s, Linda found herself inheriting a huge amount of farmland, over hundreds of acres of land, in the cold north of Washington state. One of the farms was Glendale Farm, a farm spanning all the way back to 1857. But Linda was not an ordinary farmer. No. You see, Linda was convinced that the world was about to end real soon. And her conviction was electric to the people around her. She had people convinced that this was the case. Linda believed that she and her alleged cult members could survive the Armageddon if and only if they kept enough stuff around them to use for survival. But her possessions ended up having the complete opposite effect of intended. They ended up nearly killing her 3 different times in 3 separate fires. So let's react to Linda's episode of Hoarders. I'm going into this reaction fully blind. I have not seen this episode before, despite that intro, so let's jump right into it.
I'm Linda. I'm a landlady and a farmer. I have an inherent passion to be who I am, and I usually do whatever I do big time. I was the garbage lady, and now I'm landowner.
She calls herself the garbage lady, so I feel like this has some amount of pride to her or something. Like, why would you call yourself that?
I'm Angela, and Linda is my best friend and my rock. Well, she was the bag lady.
Okay, nothing bad yet. I'm just saying that lots of people are claiming that Linda has started some sort of cult following, so this could be one of the alleged cult members. Let's see if it is. Because she did describe her in a very positive light.
She would go and pick up everybody's garbage because she didn't want it laying around and being ridiculous.
Wait a second. She's literally taking people's garbage. That's far, even for a hoarder. Like, some hoarders, they obviously collect a lot of stuff, and some keep their own trash, but keeping other people's trash? That's really far. And that's not even going to be usable stuff. Like, how are you supposed to use that? Later on, she's going to claim to be using it all pretty much for the end of times. So how are you going to use all of this? I guess that's a question for all hoarders, right? And that's a question that can't be answered because the stuff is not going to be used. It's there as a protective safety blanket.
Saving increased when I inherited this farm, and I could see that I could use.
That's a ton of plants. That's actually not that bad. Like, the plants in themselves, like, keep those. Get rid of the other stuff. Like, sure, if the world truly is about to end, you're not gonna eat, like, basil leaves. They're not gonna be any calories, so you should grow potatoes or something. Maybe those are potatoes, actually. I don't know. But, yeah, get rid of the other stuff, keep the plants, would be my recommendation for this.
These things here.
There's lumber, there's hardware,
There's so much wood already. We're only 1 minute in and there's so much wood. And like I said in the beginning, 3 fires. Like, come on, you should not keep that much wood. That's just dangerous.
doors, there are toilets, there are sinks. You name it, it's there.
I think God is working through me.
The religious beliefs really do play a lot in everything that she does.
I feel like I'm a chosen one.
In a way, that's understandable. Like, most people feel like they are the chosen one. Like, I don't know how far she's gonna take this.
I'm Dean. I work at the farms. My friend Linda is the owner, and I love her very much.
Okay, that is weird. That is weird. So Dean says he loves her very much, but they're friends. Like, that is weird. Like, of course you love your friends, but saying it like that is making me a bit uncomfortable, knowing what's about to happen with the whole cult following stuff.
Well, the property is a mess. If you go up on the hillside and you come rolling down that hill, it looks like
Yes, it does. So, like, first of all, what's his job at the farm? Like, because now it looks like he's gonna clean it all up, but is he actually a farmer at this place? And also, secondly, like I said in the beginning, this is a historic place. Like, they should be treating it with care. Like, the whole place looks like trash now. It's unfortunate.
I'm like a squirrel collecting my nuts for the winter, but I'm collecting them for the future, which doesn't look to be most bright.
Linda believes that the civilization as we know it will collapse in the coming months. Okay, that is very soon. That's bold to claim such a soon end, like, because you can easily be proven wrong just by a short amount of time. But she believes she has a chance of survival is the thing, just by collecting all of this stuff. Interesting.
I believe in reading Revelations that, the end times are just going to be nasty. Social unrest, rioting, pillaging, plundering. Throw in maybe a few natural disasters along the way, like all the super volcanoes will go off at once.
Armageddon kind of deal.
Okay, wait a second. Social unrest. That is very unspecific, but it sounds easily survivable. Pillaging and plundering, I think. That's also, like, survivable. Like, stealing stuff from each other. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Throw in maybe a few natural disasters along the way, like...
Yeah, maybe throw in just a couple of natural disasters along the way, yeah. Also, actually, pretty survivable, depending, like, is it gonna be all over the globe or in some local areas?
All the super volcanoes will go off at once.
Armageddon kind of deal.
What she means, like, does she mean, like, literal proven places, or is this some kind of religious made up sort of stuff? Okay, how do we survive the volcanoes? I would love to know.
The finance markets are going to crash.
There's gonna be nothing.
The finance markets are going to crash. Okay, sorry for pausing all the time, but how do we survive that? Let me give a little bit of meta advice on this. Like, this is not going to be easily actionable, but I would say look at people that survived previous financial crashes and made it out okay, and copy what they did before the crash to prepare themselves. That's what I would say. Like I said, not very helpful. It's a sort of meta advice, but that's what I would do. Maybe I remember stories about saving chocolates and batteries and stuff, but I don't know if I would actually do that. That's all I got on that.
If you want a nut or a bolt, you better have it.
Okay, if you want a nut or a bolt, but you could go to a landfill and get a nut or a bolt. Like, you don't need to keep the trash at your house. Actually, I think I got it. So, how do you actually survive a sort of crisis? Well, number one, you grow some kind of food like potatoes, something that has a lot of calories and that grows easily in your climate. Number two, train your body. The cardio, muscles, all of that stuff, you're gonna need your body to be very well in shape for any sort of situation that you're gonna be finding yourself in. Number three, download the entire Wikipedia onto a hard drive. And number four, get a way to get electricity completely independently. And the fifth one, test that the hard drive is actually working independently of the electrical net. So generate your own electricity and make sure it's working before the end of the world, so that there's not going to be like issues when the electricity is gone.
Anything that you might need or want, I'm sure can be found on that property.
I would imagine if there's an emergency.
But that's not the case. All of this doesn't look useful at all.
I would imagine if there's an emergency, people come knocking at my door. So that's what I'm all about here on this farm, trying to gather all the resources I can while the gathering is good.
If there was an emergency, I would not be knocking on her door. Because the thing is, you can have all the resources in the world. that's not what you're gonna need. What you're gonna need is somebody who's really intelligent, an inventor type of guy who can put together something out of nothing. Like, they can take like anything. Like trash is always going to be there. What you need is an intelligent mind to put it together, okay? So don't go to Linda's farm if there's an emergency. Go to someone who has a resourceful mind, who can actually put the things to use. Because you don't need more molecules. Like, this is literally just piles of molecules. You're not gonna be able to use that. In spite of Linda's intense savings, she recently suffered a huge loss.
Dean and Angela had been working in the barn.
I had put all of her stuff away for the winter.
He was refinishing some wood. He went to have lunch.
I went in the house and I was gonna get some loving, and I looked out and poof.
The first out of the 3 fires. So, like, how is this so unexpected? Like, you have literally prepared a bonfire. Why are you surprised that it's starting to burn? Like, I'm sorry if that's rude, but like, yeah, okay, the first one, okay. Now you should learn your lesson and don't let it happen again, okay? But as you know, that's not what's gonna happen. By the way, sorry for glancing over that part. Who is he having sex with? Is Linda having sex with all of these people? Like, I know that's a wild assumption. Like, it could literally be anybody. Yeah. Yeah, we should not be assuming. Put in the comments who you believe it is. Don't do that. Yeah.
I believe it was spontaneous combustion rags that imploded.
Spontaneous combustion rags. So you mean linoleic oil? Oh, linseed oil. Sorry, linseed oil. I assume that's what she means. And that would be highly irresponsible. Like, highly irresponsible.
Millions of dollars worth of items destroyed in that fire.
Millions of dollars of items. Are you being serious? No. Like, okay, maybe if like the trailers and the cars, okay, but millions, like, are you out of your mind? She cannot believe that. Like, look at her eyes. She cannot believe that was millions of dollars. Like, it is sad. Maybe I'm being too harsh.
You know, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. He gave me this farm and he took away the barn.
The Lord did not take away the barn. You made the barn into a bonfire, and then you were surprised that it started to burn. After the massive fire, Linda attracted more scrutiny from the local authorities, as she should, because now they are realizing that it's a danger to her, to the people around her, to everybody. She's trying to save everybody, but instead she's hurting them even more. Like, they are in true danger, actually. They're in more danger than people who are not preparing for the Armageddon or whatever. Like, and obviously she doesn't know. Like, if she knew, I do believe that she is in her little world and she actually believes all of this stuff. Like, she believes they are more safe with all of this stuff around them.
My issues with the health department came to a head. They told me I needed to get rid of everything. And when I asked to talk to them about it, they said, we don't need to talk with you. You just need to get rid of everything. Just totally insane situation where if it's not undercover, then we're taking it.
It's not totally insane. They're trying to help you. They want you to survive, and that's why they're doing it.
With property the way it is and the value of the place.
Wow. Let's just take a moment. There are so many trailers here. I don't know if these are all of the people living here or if they're just storing stuff in each trailer. But there are so many trailers, so many cars, and so much stuff.
There are many farmers out there that would really like to get her to stumble and swoop in. She needs
What? What did you say?
and the value of the place. There are many farmers out there that would really like to get her to stumble and swoop in.
What? Wait. He believes there are like antagonistic people out there who are trying to get all of your valuable resources. What is going on? So he truly believes people are out to get them. To get her. So he's like her cheerleader or something. But what does he actually do at the farm? What kind of farm is this even? We haven't gotten to see any animals or any crops or anything. So it's just literally a trash farm.
I believe that if the health department decided to come and really attack her, that she could lose the farm.
Attack her, the words they use. So they truly believe she's like the chosen one and everyone else is just out to get her. Like the count is trying to protect you guys, they're trying to help you. This is unbelievable. I wonder how this started. She's got them brainwashed. The thing is, she's not like you would expect a normal cult leader to be. She's not that charismatic. She's not that electric. She doesn't have like the big personality, the confidence, all of that stuff that a normal cult leader would have. Like, what do they see in her? What is the appeal? Maybe she's got a little bit of that confidence, and maybe that what's like drawing people in. Like, how are they so attached to her?
My local government is a real form of terrorism, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, but if you ever meet like a real terrorist, you're not gonna say that anymore. Terrorists, they literally just kill. This woman is unbelievable. Linda has reluctantly agreed to work with a team of experts to save her farms. And the team of experts, 1-800-GOTCHA.
Good morning, Linda.
Hi.
My name's Corey Chalmers.
Okay, like first of all, how did she agree to this? She seems so attached to all of this.
I'm an extreme cleaner that specializes in biohazard and hoarding. Linda really believes the end of the world is coming, and she's going to be the place to go for whatever anyone needs.
I'm excited about getting some work done that I need to have done, particularly because the barn burned down.
She's already had one barn that's burned down on her property. She could have the same thing happen to her house very easily. My
Yes, she should have learned her lesson. Exactly.
concern after looking at this property is that danger is real still. Would you agree with that?
No, I don't have any fire fear.
That's exactly what I'm
Okay.
talking.
And that's exactly why the fire happened 2 more times. Like, how is she like this? That's insane.
Well, you have the worry and the anxiety, okay?
Like I said, all we can do is
Yeah, and he's right. He's literally been proven right.
point out our concerns.
I know, I've heard that over and over again, so I really don't want to hear it again.
So we're only in the morning meeting,
Okay.
and Linda's already being resistant.
And she's looking over to the friend, I don't know, what do you call it? The follower, I guess. I don't know. I feel rude calling it a cult if she doesn't call it a cult. Whatever.
This is going to be a tough one, I can already tell.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like, how did she even agree to this in the first place? Oh, actually, I remember how. The count is going to come in and, like, give her fines and stuff. Right. They are forbidding this behavior. I need to stop touching my hair. I need to stop. Okay. Linda continues to fight the team about the fire safety issue and only wants them to focus on reorganizing her second barn. And reorganizing too, like she's not gonna wanna throw things. She needs, what does she need? A psychologist? Yeah, probably just a lot of therapy. We need to get to the root of why this happened in the first place. Because from what I've seen online, big emotional moments can trigger hoarding, such as losing a loved one, going through a divorce, and also actually fires are a really big one. But she was a hoarder before the first fire, so maybe actually now that I think about it, the first fire might have made her even deeper cemented into a hoarder.
Why do you need this stuff? Just so I know. Like that bag right there that's falling apart and there's I don't even know what's in it.
Well, I think this is scrap insulation, and sometimes I just need little itty-bitty pieces of insulation to stick in a little crack.
What about old?
That's the thing, like, do you actually do that? Because hoarders, when you ask them, like, what do you need that thing for? What do you need that thing for? They always just come up with some creative explanation of how they're going to use the thing. But the question is, like, do you actually do that with the stuff? You can throw out things and still be fine. Like, if you're going to need insulation in the future, you can literally go and buy it.
Broken wood like this, particle board.
This kind of wood I take into the house and I burn it.
What about this? Old basketball hoop. What would we do with that?
I don't know. I think this is a good piece of metal that can be used.
Everything I ask her about on this property, she has an answer for. She's gonna.
She sees everything for the pure resource, like molecular base material. Like, I would tell her then actually become like an inventor, like actually build stuff with the things you have. Don't just collect more and more, like actually become a creator. And then you can for real justify the stuff. Like, if you build like a cool thing out of trash, then yeah, that would be cool. Then you would be praised instead.
Fix it, sell it. There's no way. I can look around and see a bunch of these things. This table right here.
I really don't want to be subjecting myself to your standard. It's about cleanup and organization.
Yeah, now she feels threatened, okay. And that's bad. Because if she feels threatened, then she's gonna be defensive and things are only gonna get harder and worse. Like, she's not gonna wanna budge. Maybe a softer approach would be better, like bringing some kind of psychologist or something like that.
I deal with a disorder known as hoarding. You can agree that this is a hoarding problem or not, but that's my job.
I don't look at hoarding as a problem. I look at it as a virtue.
Mm-hmm. She loves.
Live close to the dump, and if there's an apocalypse, you have the dump next door. Like,
Loves being a hoarder. She'll admit it. How am I going to justify taking stuff away from someone that sees value in being a hoarder? We can't help with the crisis of the county coming in and mandating that you do it then. Or we can't help another fire starting and burning down another.
do you see the friend's eyes? Like, she looks terrified. I wonder if, like, maybe she has built her whole life around this, and this is like her full-on reality, and maybe she's scared to see these other people coming in and taking away her safety thing. Or maybe it's that she's starting to question a little bit about this life and feeling fear that her leader is threatened, and maybe also fear that she's gonna have to change and go and live a different life, and then maybe all of it was a lie. Let me know what you think, like, because these eyes, she looks terrified, in my opinion.
Barn.
I don't live my life thinking about peril and danger and what if and what if and if and if and if and if and if.
You do. That's literally what you do. Like, what? Okay.
I'm really not here to talk about fire and safety. Excuse
Okay.
me, I'm leaving.
All right.
But you should have. Like, in hindsight, at least, don't you regret this? Like, because there were 2 more fires after this one. Like, what? Okay.
You know, sorry, this is not working for me.
And yeah, she's feeling very threatened, so she just has to leave. And maybe that's also, I don't know, she's so used to being like the center of attention, she's used to being praised, and now she's actually being questioned a little bit. And she doesn't want that to reflect on her at all. She wants to appear like the strong one, the one that is always right, that kind of person, right? So she has to leave in this situation. And yeah, she is probably frustrated because she doesn't see what the others see. And this little smile on this guy's face, like, he is not understanding how to do this. They should have brought a soft psychologist, like really calm approach, talking it all through, seeing maybe if there's a trauma behind it, some kind of big loss, something that would have triggered all of this. Getting into speculation territory, okay? Complete speculation. She inherited this farm, so I think that could have been inherited from her parents dying. So maybe that's the big loss that she felt, and that's how the hoarding started. Pure guess, don't take it as true.
This is not how I want to spend my hours in my morning.
Why is it bad when people care about her?
I can just consider it mostly both. And
Because you're questioning her and her lifestyle.
you're wasting my time.
I'm just trying to help her understand that she's in danger.
I actually really wished you weren't here. Thank you.
And that really passive-aggressive bow too, like... What? Like, how is this even gonna end? Are they gonna clean it out? Maybe they're not. I don't see how this is an episode. With Linda held up in her house and refusing to come out, the experts turned to Angela and Dean. The two first cult members, maybe. I don't know.
The problem is, this is a hazard. I mean, for all of her...
It literally is, but they're not understanding because they have been told over and over and over, they have been brainwashed, we need all of this to survive the volcanoes somehow. I know it doesn't make sense to us, but it makes sense to them.
environmental consciousness, she is contaminating
Give me about
soil.
10 minutes. I'll be back.
Where are you off to, Dean?
I'm gonna go.
I don't know what these people would need. Some kind of retreat, just meeting other people, normal people, just talking to people. Obviously therapy too, but like, I don't know what they need. But they need to get away from this farm for a while.
Hey, Dean, why don't you
Well,
hold up?
not yet.
Hold up, hold
Not
up.
yet.
And he's imitating her by walking away. Like, maybe he does that out of loyalty to her. Maybe he got the idea from her, like he watched her do it. Yeah, he said he loves her a lot, and I feel like you can tell he wants her to see how loyal he is. That's the feeling that I get. I feel like that's why he's walking away right now.
You guys are gonna get her and she's gonna have a migraine and have a heart attack or something.
Okay, that's even more weird. So he's saying that when people attack her, she gets a migraine, she gets a heart attack, she's in actual danger. And if she does get in danger, that is because of someone else attacking her. Like, I wonder what she is like then in their everyday life. So everything needs to be perfect for her, or she's gonna get a migraine, she's gonna get mad, she's gonna get sick. Like, yeah, his world does revolve around her.
10 minutes.
This is the problem. If we do this not as a united front
Yeah.
and with a systemic plan or something.
What's going on with you through this process? What's going on with Dean?
I don't know if there's brainwashing here. Or they're just afraid of her for some reason.
Yeah, it is brainwashing, but I don't know, maybe it's the cognitive dissonance, maybe it's the fear of having to leave the farm and leave this little bubble of reality, whatever it is. Maybe she's slowly, like a tiny bit, questioning the whole thing, and that is so scary. Like, that is absolutely terrifying, that your entire reality turns out to have been wrong. Like, maybe that's why she's crying. Let's check it out.
And we really need to figure this out.
Let's have a little talk,
The
okay?
whole thing was about safety and safety and safety.
I love you and I think you're badass. But
This is a bunch of bull. We're talking about working. They're supposed to come out and supporting me. That they're just putting up roadblocks so they can't handle it.
You've got these
A tiny little glimpse into what she's like, I guess. But it's a highly stressful situation. Like, she's probably not like that all the time.
people who have a vision of the world, and it is us against them. And for outsiders like me and Corey to come in, immediately everybody's defenses go up.
She does have
I
respect
don't
for you
know
as a
how you-
person.
Yeah, they do. But it is partially because they're so ingrained in all this, but partially also because you did not have a soft approach in the beginning at all. You came in and immediately were like, what's that thing good for? What's that thing good for? Yeah, maybe a softer conversation would have worked better, and slowly, like, plucking them out of this reality that they have built up probably for years. Like, I think, yeah, maybe it's like 10 years. I don't know.
That's fine. To be honest, whether
You should care.
whether you feel respect or not doesn't change how my day goes.
Those are really cold words, and
Well-
that's what's offensive. So
What I will
you
say,
could go ahead and go.
everybody
Yeah, she's just awful. I don't even know what to say about that. She's just awful. Okay.
dies or storms off. All right. I don't know how we're going to accomplish anything under those circumstances.
Linda agrees to come out of the house on the condition that she will be completely in charge. So she's just sitting in her house being upset. She felt out of control all the way from the beginning when all these people came to the farm. And now she wants to take that control back. She's saying, I'm not coming out until I decide what to do. They're not gonna sit and put all the trash into organized piles. No. If you had way less stuff, then maybe you could do that as like a hobby or whatever, or as like actual survival. Yeah, so she's basically throwing a little temper tantrum, trying to get the situation back in control.
We've tried it our way, and
Yeah.
obviously that's not going to work. So let's put you in charge at this point and tell these guys what you want. We're
Actually, oh, look at that smile. Oh, she's so happy about this. Her plan worked. She wanted to be in charge. She put on a temper tantrum, and it worked. Oh, that makes me almost a bit disgusted to see. Anyway, I just realized something. This might actually work from the cleaner's perspective too, because they felt like she is shutting down, and the only chance we have is to play along with her for the moment and see like how much is she actually gonna allow us, because maybe it's not even gonna be an episode if they don't clean up anything at all, but maybe they can do like a tiny little bit, or at least organizing. Another thing, I just realized she does want all of the trash to be organized, and now she sees an opportunity to actually have it happen. So she can now have all her valuable possessions, and they are all gonna be put in neat little organized piles. Maybe that's what she thinks. I have no idea what's gonna happen from this point.
hoping that this little act of you're in charge will get some trust back with her.
We're not about...
Oh, wait a second, that's what I said, I think.
Hoping that this little act of you're in charge will get some trust back with her.
I don't know how he's using the word act, but that's funny. Like, that's literally what I said. Like, pretend to let her be in charge for the moment and see what happens. Like, I can't believe he used that word. I can't believe it. Oh, his eyes are matching perfectly to the background. Oh, that is actually nice.
We're not about throwing out anything or discarding anything. It's not what it looks like. It's
Okay,
what can
already she's putting a firm boundary. Actually, oh, I was actually gonna do this. Okay, let's have a game show. Let's actually do it. So in this upcoming clip, the friend of the cult leader, the female one, she's gonna have a very unique hair tie. Yes, we are doing a mini game show in the middle of the video. Yes. Okay, so do you believe that she has A, kitchen rag as her hair tie, B, a zip tie as her hair tie, D, the page of a book as her hair tie, D, I think I already said D, C or D? She has well, it's not gonna be this last one, that's for sure. Whatever, let's just stick with those options. Whatever, let me just give you the answer. The answer is B, zip tie. Yeah, and this is my reaction when I realized she has a zip tie in her hair. She's having one of those plastic things in her hair. Oh, that wet. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's just move on. Yeah, in every video from now on, there's gonna be a mini game show. Anyway, yeah, she's putting down a firm boundary. Like I said, we are not going to remove anything at all. If it looks like trash, it's not actually trash. Keep it. That's what she's saying. And now she has a little army of Santas. Maybe like she's always wanted, actually. Because she wants more people around her. Yeah, it's almost like a dream come true, actually. She made everything in her way. And maybe this is how she always gets her way, by the way. This is how she leads people. She guilts them, she hides away, she pouts until she gets what she wants, maybe.
Can it be?
Linda started describing her plan to the junk guys, to the organizers, and everyone was confused.
What do you want us to do with the things that are not recyclable, that are not donatable, that...
I really don't want you to all get into qualifying what, should this be safe, should this not be safe.
It's a pile.
Let's just organize the bar instead of make it look
calm
good.
down.
I can see this, by the way, like the friend who's trying to like mitigate. If you ever find yourself in that situation where you have a friend who you know is a little bit crazy and a little bit bold, and you have to like constantly step in and be like the mediator of the friend, like watch out for that situation. Don't get into that situation. You want to be equals with your friends. You don't want to be a bridge for the friend and have to defend them and explain to them and explain for them and all that stuff. Like that's not comfortable territory. Like don't get involved with that kind of stuff.
Take it down a notch.
It's okay.
There's a lot of people trying to understand your method, which your method.
And she's defensive again, by the way. Like, they were hoping that she would be okay now that she's in full control and all that. And she's still causing a bunch of trouble already. It's frustrating to see, like, I don't know. I hope they get to starting soon.
Is not the norm for them. That's all.
With practically nothing being discarded, the team concludes that Linda in charge isn't working, obviously. But it was worth a shot, it really was.
We're just filling up the space that we emptied yesterday. That's all we're doing right now is filling up the exact space that we emptied. I feel like I'm becoming just like Angela and Dean, becoming one of her minions, moving stuff around. Angela, can we talk to you away from Linda, please?
Yeah.
This is stupid. I'm sorry, Angela. We're just moving stuff from pile to pile to pile. And then we're gonna move it right back.
Yeah, and this is what Linda wanted. But I wonder also, is this what they mean by working at this farm? Like, does Linda and the guy, I can't remember the guy's name actually, but do they do this like on an everyday basis? Or what do they actually do at the farm? Maybe they don't do anything at all. I don't know.
Yeah. Tell me this doesn't make sense to you.
It only makes sense because it makes sense to Linda.
Okay, thank you for saying that.
That is also a very cultish answer. That is how she lives her life. She has exported her decision-making process to a different person. She's like, I am leaving everything up to her. Like, abandoning your own mind, your own reasoning, your own thinking, putting complete trust into somebody else. And it makes her feel safe. Or it did. Now it's making her feel scared. But I think actually in this clip, she's retreating back into not questioning, to being fully on Linda's side. And we don't see that fear anymore. Because she is fully back into the safety zone.
That's the problem that I have with doing this.
It's not going to make sense to everybody.
Angela, I know you don't want us to leave because we're helping you, but we're not helping her. This process that we're going through with nothing being thrown away is just enabling her. And if she's not careful, she is going to actually become just like Linda because we already see it. You're becoming her. Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, but she likes her. She wants to be like her. Well, actually, no, she doesn't want to be like her. She wants to be protected under her.
You are becoming her.
I live here. I work for her. I'm.
You're part of the problem.
Well, sure I am.
Oh, well then let's change that. If you know you're part of the problem, let's fix it.
By the hand that feeds you.
You're beholden to her. Angela is a puzzle. Sometimes Angela sounds like she recognizes there's a problem here. But as soon as she starts down that path, she flips.
Yeah, the cognitive dissonance, the fear, the leaving the reality of what you knew, the love for her boss, her cult leader, whatever we're gonna call her. All of it is scary. It's really scary. And she's battling with it, and she's probably not gonna allow herself to think about it that much. Because she already knows that if she does think about it, she might end up actually leaving and realizing it was all fake. And at that point, like in the back of her mind, maybe she knows it and she doesn't even want to go there. But yeah, I see fear in her. I see fear.
And she becomes Linda's yes man. Angela has definitely drunk the Kool-Aid here.
After the crew packs up to leave, Linda unexpectedly becomes inspired to begin cleaning her barn.
Yeah, this is what I've taken off of the floor of the barn.
There was a little spark. I thought maybe we could.
Okay, again, that's weird. Like, they are leaving, and she's like, well, look at me. I'm in control. I'm actually throwing stuff out now. At the very end when they're going. It's so childish. It's just so childish.
Build off of and start cleaning again. So that's exactly what we did. We called everyone back and started to go through piles.
Oh, that is good. That is good. Like, take her up on the bluff, actually go back and do it. Yeah. Great
That's
stuff.
progress. Better get my gloves back on.
Oh, and she actually laughed. Oh my god. Okay. Wait. I'm getting drawn in. Hold on just a moment. This is what she does. She punishes people that are against her, that are arguing against her, that are questioning her, and she gives love and affection to people that are praising her and being on her side. Look at this. She's rewarding him for good behavior right now. I think I get it. Yeah, I get why she's the leader now. I get the whole thing. Her whole personality is based around rewards and punishments, and they have quickly learned how to get the rewards and how to avoid the punishments.
Oh, nice. Wherever you think.
That's what I was talking about with the migraines. Like, when you do something that Linda doesn't like, she gets a migraine.
You can put something else in here, I'll go. I'll follow you to the moon and back.
That could go.
Trash?
Yeah.
And he obviously, like, he's playing along. Like, he's probably realizing too, like, this is how she is. This is how people are following her. Because it feels good to be liked by her.
Trash. Thank you.
Within an hour of the return to clean up, Linda starts to show flashes of her old self. Yeah, of course. After an hour, it's not fun to clean anymore. And she's also remembering all of the reasons why she wants to keep all of the stuff. And maybe she doesn't even feel in control anymore. She wants attention and control.
Let's talk about this, because these were jeans at one time, but there's nothing left of these pants.
Yeah, there is. There's a zipper. I take the zippers off.
I mean, if you're going to sit there and shred up a pair of pants.
This is the thing. If you want the zipper on the pants, like, take it immediately. Don't wait like 10, 15 years. Take the zipper, turn it into new pants, and if they're not made into new pants for like 1 month, then throw it out. Like, literally, I do this sometimes. Put a little sticky note and write a date on the thing you're saving. And you write on the sticky note, if this thing is not used by this date, then throw it out. And make the date kind of short. So then you're putting pressure on yourself. Like, either I am going to reuse this, or it has to be thrown away. It has to be gone. Some great advice for you guys.
And save the zipper, save the snap, because someday there's not going to be zippers and snaps. Like, how do I even reason with that? You think people are desperate, and I don't think they're going to be this desperate.
If you put the pants into the trash and take it to the landfill, they're still going to be there. Like, if the Armageddon comes, go to the landfill and get the zipper if you want the zipper. But you're not going to want the zipper when the Armageddon comes. Like, how is that supposed to help you?
I'll have to ignore you for a while so we can get the job done.
What are we going to do with these bags that are full of stuff? Where do they go?
Just don't
Where do these
harass
bags go?
me anymore. Could you
Where do
just
these
be
bags
quiet?
go? No, where do these...
Again, she's punishing people that are questioning her, even if it's, like, not that big of a thing. Like, she has that hook and claws. Like, she is either going to be praised or she's going to give you this kind of, what is it?
I'll have to ignore you for a while so we can get the job done.
Yeah, it's punishing. It's double punishing. Like, she's saying, I have to ignore you, and she's also actually ignoring you. Like, it's a it's a double punishment. Yeah, this is how she treats people at the farm.
What are we going to do with these bags that are full of stuff? Where do
Social
they go?
punishment.
Don't
Where do these
harass
bags go?
me anymore. Could you
Where do
just
these
be
bags
quiet?
go? No, where do these...
Yeah, and he's just trying to move the process along, and she again and again accusing him, like, yeah, whatever.
Bags go?
Really? If I have to be harassed, I'm not even going to be out here doing this.
That's kind of childish.
Even more, exactly, that's what I said. It's childish, and she is punishing people constantly for going against what she wants.
You can stay.
When she feels the slightest bit out of control, you get punished.
Stay there and be childish yourself.
And all of these people in the background, they look so sick.
It's kind of
Wait.
childish.
Look at those people. Like, all of them look so sick of this bullshit. Like, they're just standing over there like, what are we supposed to do? Like, there's nothing to do here. Is the job done?
You can stay there and be childish yourself.
My 10-year-old does this.
She's throwing the insult right back. Like, he's right. I said that before, like, she is being childish, and he's not being childish. He's literally being a full adult trying to help. He probably should not have said that, but, like, yeah, if you insult her, she's gonna insult you back, and she's gonna try to make it worse.
But how degrading and insulting you can be.
Okay.
It's too bad you have that quality to be just degrading.
There's just no reasoning with Linda. She's fight or flight all the time. So if you don't agree with her 100%, she fights you.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad for blaming him in the beginning. It's probably just her. She's probably always like, she needs 100% praise and affirmations and pure everything she does is right. And if she doesn't get that, this is how she acts. So it's probably not even a him thing. Even though I would have liked to see a more soft approach.
And when she can't fight, she runs.
This is an epic fail. We didn't help Linda.
So there's two outcomes to Linda's story. She dies in the horde, or the city or county comes and takes it away.
Yeah, like she was about to die. Like after they filmed this, there was a fire and she got burnt from the fire. Like she was about to die.
Away from her. Neither one's good. So sooner or later, she's gonna have to address this.
There's a high level
and
of victim mentality.
She barely did. Like, let me tell you what happened after this point, because I think we're pretty much done with this. So, like I've been saying several times before, there were 2 more fires, and the guys that lived with her, that guy and the girl, they were actually being taken in by the Red Cross because they had nowhere to go. She, in the end, allowed her own kids to take over the farm. And they are still running the farm right now, actually. And it looks like things are going kind of well. They are, like, inviting the public to come and visit the farm. So you can actually go there yourself and see how things have changed now. And they have cleaned it all up, like, a lot. Like, they have put in massive amounts of work to fix this place. But before that, Linda had these massive fines that she needed to pay. Like, I don't know, like some people say it's a misprint in the newspaper, but there was like an insane amount of money per day she needed to pay for polluting the area. And in the end, they made some sort of compromise with the county that she didn't have to pay all of it, but she had to pay some of it. And in the agreement, they also did like give the entire estate to the kids. And the kids have actually not been in the intro the entire time. And I think that's because the kids are actually against the hoarding, and they're probably also against the cultish behavior of her. And they actually look really nice. Like, yeah, they probably have been wanting to help her before, and now they actually did get the chance in the end. In literally like 2023, I think. So really close to like this moment. But anyway, so the first fire happened kind of close to this recording, obviously. The second fire happened in, I think it's 2015, and the third fire happened in 2022. And the last fire was absolutely massive. Like, look at this. Like, that is devastating. And I hope she's doing okay, because, like I said previously, fire is one of the things that can actually trigger hoarding behavior. It can make it worse if you lose all of your possessions. So I hope she's doing okay, and I hear the farm is pretty nice. It seems like things turned out well enough in the end, and there is actually an obituary, but I think it's someone with the same name as her, and she's actually still alive. Thanks for watching. That's the end. If you know anything else about this story, let me know, and I will for sure look it up. And if you know any of the other people that were in the alleged cult, because there's a lot of talk about it on Reddit, and I do see it in the people that were in the video, but do you have like any other information about it? please let me know, because now I feel super invested in this story. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it.